Got any ideas?
Hey guys, VALTORIOUS the Awoken here. Now, today we're gonna do a little it's not gonna be like a versus match. Well, I'm lying. There's gonna be a versus match, but it's not gonna be like too crazy. So basically, since you know the movie Shazam is gonna be coming out next year, and I thought it'd be like a very interesting idea to have, like, you know, maybe Shazam come over to the Dragon Ball Super universe and see how well he do. So first up is gonna be our boy Goku. Now, I ain't trying to start no trouble or no beef or no community war or any of that. I'm just thinking of how, you know, how would Shazam do in like the super universe and stuff, like how far he would get and stuff. Because okay, now our boy Goku. Now Goku fought Beerus the first time when Beerus was taunting him and telling him about, you know, the idea of a Super Saiyan God, and he brought the whole God concept into the fold, and how Goku and Beerus fought in 3 cracks. 3 punches literally almost destroyed the universe, and that's insanely busted. Now, going through all the times when Goku got even stronger, where he was able to mix his Super Saiyan Blue, his Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, and then, you know, he gained another increase of his power, and then he eventually learned Ultra Instinct, or tapped into the power of Ultra Instinct. Now, I was thinking the power of Ultra Instinct versus like Billy Batson, like full power Master Ultra Instinct versus Shazam. Now, I was thinking, I was like, yeah, that match probably would be like a most very busted up fight, because Goku fought Jiren, who basically shook the whole world to void. Like, I don't, till this day, everybody's like, yeah, he shook like nothingness. Like, he just literally, he did it somehow. And it was like, well, yeah, because Jiren's a busted ass character, you know. And how when he had Ultra Instinct, it was like, it almost made it seem like Goku was like, he opened up either a universe or a galaxy and was literally just absorbing energy until he became mastered Ultra Instinct. And I was thinking, I was like, well, if he was to fight Billy Batson, I was like thinking, what would have happened? Now, in the comics, yes, it's been stated that Billy Batson, Shazam, or formerly known as Captain Marvel, he had the power to basically be on par or sometimes even surpass Superman, where he knocked out Superman twice in a few comics, took out the entire Justice League at one point, and even had like, he had the full power of, I think, Kid Eternity or something, where eventually he had like full power, like he was God Shazam, like he was just on a nigh omnipotent level where he can basically do anything at this moment. But this was like, I'm giving you the Shazam from pre-52, not New 52, because New 52 I don't know, he's different, but I know pre-52 Shazam, he basically did like a lot and stuff. He even fought the Spectre, you know, he beat, obviously, you know, his rival is Black Adam, so he, you know, he kind of went toe to toe with him for like a while, and he fought other like beings of insanely amount of power, and he was able to go toe to toe with them and sometimes win or maybe lose, depending on who wrote the story and who's developing the fight. So I'm thinking on here is that if Shazam and Goku was to fight, the fight would probably be close. I feel like the fight probably would be close because Goku is insanely, like, that Ultra Instinct is insanely crazy. So I think the fight would probably be close. But eventually, since Goku having mastered Ultra Instinct, and he probably could get the upper hand on Shazam to maybe a sort of extent of a degree. But I think Ultra Instinct not mastered would probably cause the downfall of him, and Shazam would probably go for this win, and he would probably beat him and stuff. He would beat him. Next would probably be Vegeta. Now, Vegeta, you know, eventually learned how to tap into Evolution Blue. In the manga, it's quite different because he's somewhat surpassed Goku in the manga, where he's learned to have perfect blue, you know, basically, yeah, perfect blue and stuff. But in the anime, he kind of like surpassed it, and he broke his shell to having Evolution Blue. He fought Toppo in the manga. Oh, I'm sorry. He fought Toppo in the anime, and even when Toppo used like his God of Destruction wave to just try to like flat out just annihilate him and stuff, that was crazy. That was crazy when he went all out. But then when he did like his, his bomb, I would like to say that bomb wasn't nearly equal to the bomb that Shazam took, where it was, you could say it was kind of not universal, but it, like, his body was like almost ripped to shreds because of it and stuff. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. You could say like this bomb was like, I don't know, I quite don't know. You could maybe say like a half universal bomb. He kind of took it. Yeah, he kind of took it and stuff, and compared to whatever Vegeta would throw at him, the fight would not be as close as if it would be with Goku and Ultra Instinct. So I mean, Shazam would just be, they'd be fighting. He does like, he does his final flash. He does everything. But at the end of the day, Shazam had the power to literally open up. You could say he was another one too that was punching dimensions, but he kind of like punched a hole in reality, and it was like some sort of form of a black hole. So yeah, Shazam is gonna win this one. Shazam is gonna win. Now, leading on to the homie Jiren. Oh my God, Jiren. See, the fight again, I go as to say, between Shazam and Thingy, it will be crazy. It would be crazy. Like, it would be insane between those two. It's like, because Jiren is on stupid amounts of levels, but the thing is with Jiren is, it's just the fatigue. I think Shazam will wear him out is through his fatigue and stuff, because Shazam could go on for hours. He can go on for like a very, very long time. The only way for you to get him out of being Shazam is if he says Shazam. So let's just say he's holding Jiren and he does the same thing that he did to Superman when they was fighting, and he was just saying Shazam, literally just shocking the hell out of him. And if Jiren takes him and just say, and he says Shazam, then okay, yeah, he's a child, and it's over and stuff. But if you have him like a very focused Shazam and he's fighting Jiren, I think it would be quite good. I think it'd be hella good. Yeah, I think that should be hella good if they was to actually use the fight and stuff, because you gotta keep in mind, like, Shazam isn't just like a child with powers. It's like, no, he's quite intelligent, because he's gained like the whole tree, like Hermes, I think it was the boots of Hermes, Zeus. He gained everybody's streams, and it's all in him. So it's like, and he's also a tactician to a degree at most times and stuff. Not saying Jiren isn't either, but I believe it's fatigue that will probably get the better of Jiren. I think it'll be fatigue that get the better of Jiren, and then the next thing Billy Batson, Shazam would probably just like destroy him. He would probably destroy him. And on that note, Shazam in the comics also faced the Spectre, but he had like the Spear of Destiny, and he was winning. Like, how you fight a person that's like a second hand to God and you're winning, compared to how when Superman tried to punch the Spectre in the face at one point and he just was like, what is this? It didn't even work. He just stood there. But Shazam was the one putting in work, and it was working. So it's like, yeah, Shazam power is literally, you can kind of say, I wouldn't say it's nigh omnipotence, but he has, it's up there. It's quite up there. So it's like, between Jiren and Shazam, the fight would be very intense, because Jiren has never faced anybody in his life that's like Shazam, who is on par or surpass Superman when it comes to brute strength. So yeah, I think Shazam will probably get this win. And then the homie Beerus. Beerus in Shazam is different. This is a difficult fight, because in the manga, Beerus was messing up everybody in the God tournament. Well, in the Tournament of Power, he's kind of like messing everybody up. And two, there was like, I think it was the Clown God. I think it was Vermont. I said Blamont. Vermont. Vermont. I think when they was fighting, I think he was also beating him or getting the upper hand, because I think it was stated that Vermont was stronger than all of the gods of destruction, I believe. Or he was the strongest. I think he was the strongest god of destruction and stuff. So Beerus was having a quite time fighting like everybody and stuff, but Beerus had full power is unknown. So we don't know what a full powered Beerus would be against a Shazam because it's like you have like literally two gods fighting it out. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't say Hawkeye wouldn't work on Shazam because it's like, well, Shazam, I would like to say with that bomb that he's taken would become somewhat close, but again, I can't say that because when he did, this dude literally can Hawkeye, well, he said it was ghosts, anything, you know, he can destroy anything. So it's like it probably wouldn't work on Shazam. I think it probably work on Shazam because I mean you're destroying, you have the power to destroy everything and stuff, and then you have Billy Batson who could punch a hole into reality. So it's good. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting to have both men at full power fighting each other and stuff. But Kid Eternity and the whole God Shazam, I think full powered God Shazam would destroy Beerus, but regular Shazam pre-52 strong busted against Beerus, I can't really call that match because again we don't know Beerus' full power. We don't know of it. I mean, we've only seen like a taste of it in the manga when Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta tried to like he tried to step his ground up. He's like, well, you know, Beerus, I can finally take you now. And Beerus was like, he got annoyed. He was like, what the hell? Like, you still think you're ready for me? And knocked him out. And it didn't even take that long. He just reverted him back to his base form. So he was like, you know, what the hell is this? Like, you not ready for me. You are years beyond your training. Like that. So it's like Beerus is still holding back some percentage of his power because we fully don't know what his true power is and stuff. So I feel that eventually we probably will see his full power, but the fight between him and Shazam, I can't really call it. I probably, because I can't say Shazam would just easily destroy Beerus without knowing Beerus' full, you know, power, like what all he can do besides the few things we've seen in the manga and the things that we've seen in the show. Like, yeah, if Billy Batson and Beerus was the fight, it's possible they could destroy the universe. It is possible that they could destroy the universe just with like a few clicks and stuff. It's possible and stuff. But at the end of, if they was to fight and they was to destroy the universe, Beerus would probably just be floating around somewhere. Billy Batson, Shazam would just be, you know, maybe floating around somewhere. Both men, I'd probably say, would probably be unconscious. But again, we don't know Beerus' full power. So yeah, that's probably it at this moment. So I will end this video right here. So if you like what you heard you like, you know, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you later.